What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games. Today's video, I'm going to be showcasing you an incredibly safe and fast solo build to defeat the 7-star Rock Terra Infernape raid for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Also going to be showcasing an incredible one-turn, one-hit KO strat that you and your friends can do, or people in my Discord server can do, that is very easy and straightforward to farm for all the Herba Mystica from this raid. And of course, guys, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Consider supporting the channel by joining PanFam by hitting that join channel member button below. So Infernape here has Flare Blitz, Aura Sphere, Terra Blast, and Grass Knot on the standard move list. So it's actually not using Iron Fist for anything. And it does have Nasty Plot, Swords Dance, and Focus Energy. It only uses these moves at 79%, 50%, and 35%. So it's not going to be boosting normally throughout the raid. It's just going to do it at certain times. And it will remove our player stats very early at the 90% time. And some of the items that you can get from this that are worth farming is the proteins are really nice. And of course, all the Herba Mystica. You have a 15% chance of getting at least one Herba Mystica. And of course, you get ability patch. Now, the best solo build is going to be Como-O with the Terra Fighting and the Shell Bell. Why do I love this strat? Because it's incredibly safe. You pretty much won't die unless you get crit twice in a row. And Como-O does great DPS, has stab fighting, and you're just an overall tank. You also have the ability Bulletproof, which allows you to be immune to Infernape's Aura Sphere. So the only special attacking move that's really going to hit you is going to be Grass Knot. Now, we're going to go max HP, max defense with a plus defense nature. And the 4 moves I like is Iron Defense to boost our defense. Body Press is going to be our main damage move. You don't even need to get this a PP max or PP up on it, but you can if you want. You can use a Taunt to make it so that right before shields go up, use Taunt, and so it doesn't get Swords Dance, doesn't get Nasty Plot, and you completely shut down the Infernape setup. And then you can use Breaking Swipe as your setup move. Essentially, you're going to use this in the beginning to get Terra Orb charge, but also it will lower the physical attack of the Infernape to make it even easier. All right, Como-O body pressing solo. Let's see who our teammates are. So it is nice. We got Intimidator. Those make it slightly easier. I would definitely say Gardevoir would be the best, but it's unnecessary. You don't need it because we have incredible defenses. So turn 1 Breaking Swipe. And we're going to do a lot of Breaking Swipes. Now, Aura Sphere tries to hit us. Bulletproof makes us immune. So we take no damage, and he can't Aura Sphere us for the entire raid, which is beautiful. So now we go for another one. He's going to steal Terra charge. So essentially, we're going to have to do 4 attacks instead of 3 to get our Terra up, which is fine. But we sort of want to keep our typing until we are ready to pop off with max defense. Alright, so yeah, he doesn't do a lot of damage to us, which is very nice. Now he's going to remove our stuff, whatever. We go for another one. So we're going to wait for him. Oh, Grass Knot does nothing. We're going to wait for him to do the removal of our stats. And the removal of stats will be coming up very soon. And once that happens, we can start hitting up the Iron Defenses and start trying to win this game. Alright. So this turn he could hit us Aura Sphere, but I don't really care. It doesn't matter. Just go for Iron Defense. And we want to hit 3 of these. And funny enough, he's paralyzed, so we do got to go ahead of him. He's going to do not a lot of damage. Not a lot of damage. He's hitting us here. Little chunk. So I'm going to go for another Iron Defense. And depending on how the raid timer is going, he might put up his shields right here. Either right on this turn or the next turn. If I can get this taunt off, it's going to be absolutely massive. Once again, Bulletproof has come in through. So we could not get the taunt off. So ideally, you can get the taunt off, but you don't need to get it. But if you do get the taunt, then the raid is literally you just can't lose. But it's nice to show off you not getting the taunt because it still works. So he's going to start setting up Nasty Plot. So 1 Nasty Plot. He will do another Swords Dance as well. So we're going to go for 1 more Iron Defense. He's going to put us at +6 defense, and then we can start popping off with Body Press damage. And the Shell Bell recovery is going to be really clutch. So yeah, Nasty Plot is going to make Terra Blast become a special attacking move, so he actually does a little bit of decent damage to us too. And I'm going to go for Body Press, because even though, I mean, it's not Terra, but it's going to do some good damage. The Flare Blitz is going to do nothing. If you get burned, though, you have to heal cheer. Very unfortunate if you get burned. Alright. So just got to work on that orb. Get a little bit of HP back. Decent chunk, decent chunk. Now we can, and this is going to pretty much put us back into the winning hot seat here. The worst thing that can happen to you right now is a critical hit. That would be devastating, especially from the Terra Blast, but luckily we are still Terra fighting, which means we resist Rock, so we should take this hit well no matter what. Of course, if you got the taunt off, you'd be fine no matter what as well. All right, but resisted hit coming in. It's going to do a decent chunk, but we're going to do a huge amount of damage. Stab, super effective, Terra boosted, +6 Iron Defense with Shell Bell. And now we're chilling. Now we sort of just chill. That almost gives us full. And we're just going to keep on doing this. No need to go for anything else. And once again, if you've got the taunt off, then this Terra Blast is really doing no damage. So that's the trickiest part of this raid. And I would say probably go for a taunt maybe right after your first Iron Defense to be the super safe strat. But it just depends on the timer and how much damage your raid allies are doing. Because that's what all of these things are based on. So it just depends. It's not consistent in that part. So this should break through the shield. He did go for a Swords Dance. But Grass Knot's really not going to do that much to us. Under 50%. It's pretty nice. We break through. So even if we somehow died at this point, we would be okay because he just doesn't have the shield anymore. So we did our job, what we needed to do, which is excellent. Now, Focus Energy is scary because he can get 2 crits in a row, and that could definitely ruin us. Luckily, he did not crit us. He has a 50% chance of critting because of Focus Energy now. So keep that in mind. But luckily, he did not crit us. No bad luck. And he's almost dead. Almost dead. There's one more hit. And we do get that free attack off because he did 2 attacks in 1 turn, which means we get to do a free attack on him. And that's the easy raid. That's the easy strat. I tried Iron Hands, and he's either really good or just loses. Annihilate could win, but it's not as smooth as something like this. So I think this might be the smoothest one out there. And if I do find an easier solo build, I'll post it on the channel. But look at that. 2 Herba Mystica, easy solo. We got candies, we got proteins, we got money items, beautiful, easy. And that's how you do it at PanFro game. And now for the incredibly easy one-hit KO strategy. Now, I had this strategy on the channel multiple days ago. So if you want to get some of the best guides on YouTube for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, definitely hit that sub button. So very easy, right? Essentially, what you're going to do is you can do it as Dialga or you can do it as a Golden Go. They're both going to have choice specs. Dialga is going to use Steel Beam. Golden Go can actually use Make It Rain. And then you're going to need 3 Berserkers, which you can get Berserker in the game by doing the language quest, by getting the Glaring Meowth. You're going to use an ability patch on the Berserkers, and you're going to get the hidden ability Steely Spirit. You need Steely Spirit. You're going to have it on 3 of them. And then player 2, 3, and 4, the Berserkers all need to have a Focus Sash. You don't even need EVs or IVs. What you need is Focus Sash, the move Fake Tears, and then Attack Shear. And that's it. Now, with Dialga, you can actually have just 2 Fake Tears and it'll work. But with Golden Go and the Make It Rain, it's a little bit less damage, a little bit less special attack. So you will need the full setup of Fake Tears, and Attack Shear. But with Dialga, you can actually just use 2 Fake Tears and get the clear easily. So that is another excellent way to do it. I had the Dialga already built, but like I said, you need to have the item choice specs. Max special attack, modest nature, max speed. You need that same exact thing for the Golden Go. Max special attack, max speed, modest nature, Dialga, Golden Go, the exact same thing. And then Berserker, super easy, just Focus Sash. And then you want to have Fake Tears in the first slot, and then the hidden ability Steely Spirit. You don't even need to do EVs or IVs. You just need that Focus Sash, and you should be good to go. All right, so we're going for the world's first clear for the 7-star Infernape. It's happening. We're going to Steely Spirit, send this Wukong back to the Shadow Realm. Send him back to Buddha where he belongs, straight up. He ain't ready for this smoke. All right, he ain't ready for this smoke. All right, Mr. Wukong is here. Triple Raid Cat and Dialga. God of Time flexing on the field. And now I'm going to wait for 2 Fake Tears. I don't even need 3 Fake Tears to come out. I just need 2. So I see 1. I see 2. I see 3. I hit Steel Beam. As long as we don't miss, This should just send them to hell. And that's it. And wow, we have gotten the world's first clear on Infernape. Just like that. Yum, yum, yum. Delicioso. Monkey soup up in here. So free. We're going to get that salty. We're going to get that herby. We're going to put him in a nice little luxury ball so this monkey can have the best day of his life. Living in the lab of luxury in his brand new Lexus Pokeball. Oh my goodness. Look at that, dude. Free 99. This is how we do it over here, over at PanFro Games. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. We be knocking out these 7 stars so free. It's literally, it's not even worth. Oh my God, we got the herb too, baby. We got the herb.